So we're here at the Sweet Honey Farm. Yes. Devon, this is awesome. It's beautiful. I remember coming here a long time ago.
Yes.
And you had like a couple of animals. So what are we doing here tonight with Running Man? Talk to me about this.
This is Road to Running Man. We give people a little teaser of what to expect at Running Man 2025. It's year 3 for us. 3-day reset. It's a 3-day party, fun, run a little bit, sauna a little bit, eat a little bit, meet new people a little bit, reset. And today we're giving people a little taste of that.
So you guys started Running Man 3 years ago, was it? So, and now it's a mainstream part of most runners' conversations, right? And I feel like when you started, you really wanted to reach all kinds of people, whether they identified as runners or just wanted to meet other people and be in a community. So how has that journey kind of been, and where do you see Running Man going? So what has been like from when you started?
Well, runners never had anything like this before.
Right.
In the past, they would go to a race, probably not meet a lot of people, run the race, head down, get a medal, and go home. Mm-hmm. And I'm a runner. I always wanted something more. I wanted to like meet the people that did the event. I wanted to hang out and go in a sauna after. And so, we created this to give runners an experiential weekend where they can run or walk any distance they want, but also learn about recovery, learn about, new wearables, meet new vendors that have new products and bars, and learn about nutrition, do yoga. So like we basically created the Disneyland of wellness for runners in a 3-day festival format called Running Man.
And it's not just for runners, because I've been to some of your events and met people that have never run before. So talk to me a little bit about the community.
It started out like more directed as a running event, but it morphed into something so much bigger. And it morphed into a health and wellness event. It morphed into a party, and it morphed into a festival with music. So it incorporates all of those elements, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger with an amazing community.
And I mean,
I was going to say, no. I mean, I'm not
Pass
a
the
runner.
Marni mic.
Yeah, I'm not a runner.
Marni,
he's a runner. I mean, how many marathons have you done?
60.
Yeah. I'm not, right? I've done a couple.
You just bear crawled a few.
Yeah, but I bear crawled, didn't even run it.
Right.
I'm not a runner. I just like community. I like meeting new people. I really love to learn. This is my format of learning. I couldn't sit in class and just like listen to a teacher write on a board. I love sitting here, walking around the track, and listen to people, what businesses they're building and how they're doing it, and how they're going about life, where they traveled to, their family, like there's so many different people that fly in for this thing. This is like a influx, just like it's like a brain hack going to this thing. You can just learn so much. It sparks ideas, it sparks aha moments. It's just cool. And I'm not going for the running. I said this before, I ran 30 miles year 1. I ran 3 miles last year. You know, this year, I don't know. I might not run at all. I might just hang out and eat some food, sauna, cold, drink some beers. Like, I don't know. I'm not training running. I'm not preparing my body to go run at this thing. I'm just going to go and meet people and learn new stuff.
So what is your next adventure? Because you're always doing some big, epic outdoor adventure. Do you have something lined up?
My next adventure?
Yeah.
Running Man 2025. It's an adventure. You can choose your own adventure there.
Right. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this year I'm thinking of running a lap, 10 minutes in the sauna. Running a lap, 10 minutes in the sauna. And like, just going on that regimen. I don't know. Maybe throwing a beer in there. Maybe throwing a cheesesteak in there. Maybe listen to someone play a guitar. Maybe, listen to a couple lectures. Like that, I feel is so much more beneficial for me personally. Like I learn so much about myself and about other people, and it sparks so much more than like going to just run a marathon and leaving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
So
I mean, it's a vibe.
This is my adventure.
Yeah. Okay. And so talk to me a little bit about Running Man in Rome and what you have going on. I know that you have this amazing track, and there's all kinds of distances for all different kinds of athletes, for people who aren't super immersed into the world of Running Man.
Yeah. Well, we built a village on the infield that's surrounded by a 1 mile grass loop flat, 1 mile track. And within the infield, there's breakout sessions with speakers, industry leaders. We've had Courtney Dahlwater, Rich Roll, some of the best endurance athletes and most knowledgeable people in wellness leading different breakout sessions. We built the world's largest sauna with a DJ booth. There's a 4,000 square foot sauna with 25 wood burning stoves to heat it up. And what I love the most about what we've done is at any given hour, there's 8 different things going on. You could do goat yoga, you could do a 5K race, you could do go in the sauna, you could go and look at some of the newest technology and wearables. So there's just so much going on. It's very well programmed that you're never going to be bored. And you can experience, everybody can have a completely different experience, like Dev said.
Yeah.
Dev's going to drink his 32 beers and run 2 miles.
Right.
But other
I get
people
that
might,
vibe.
Yeah, other people might be there to run their first 25 miles, 26.2 miles and everything in between.
That's awesome. Yeah. And so, Jesse, I mean, this isn't your first business, and Devin, this is not your first business. So is this like the ultimate business, though, that you've wanted to run, like bringing together everything that you're passionate about, both of you, like separately?
It's my favorite weekend of the year. So I don't look at it as a business, although obviously there's a business element to it. I just look at it as like a lot of people, Devin's thrown parties his whole life. He's been in hospitality his whole life. I throw a lot of events throughout the years, but most of them, they're private, and people are like, oh, how do I come to that? Or how do I go to your mastermind? Or I'm not a member at Sweet Honey. You guys are maxed out. This is the chance for everybody to come to one of our parties.
Yeah.
But learn a little too and have a different kind of experience.
And it's kind of evolved, right, from the first one. I mean, it's expanded, like there's so much more happening,
Very much
right?
so, yeah.
So talk to me about how you do that for each one separately, how you're building, and what we can expect to see coming up. Like, do you have the speakers planned, or?
Well, the industry that we're in, health and wellness, changes so much.
Yeah.
The wearables have changed. I mean, and we've been listening to the feedback of our own customers. Like, we had yoga, then we had goat yoga, and we've incorporated, different new stuff every year. So it just continues to evolve.
Yeah.
But yeah, what'd you say, Dev?
Yeah, I mean, it's not trying to bring new audiences in necessarily. It's listening to the current, right? The 500 to 1,000 people that came year one, a little bit more year two. It's like listening to those people.
Yeah.
Like what they like about it, what didn't they like? Can we bring some of the food trucks a little bit closer together? Can we make the food area better? Can we put more lights up? Can we, different types of cold plunges, saunas, speaker, like it's just making it a little bit better,
Yeah.
Not making it drastically different, but just constantly bettering it year to year, and listening to the current people.
Right. And Running Man it's in October? September. What is the date? I can edit that out.
September 12th to 15th. September 12th to 14th.
And it's in Rome, Georgia.
Rome, Georgia.
Yeah.
Not Rome, Italy. Rome,
I know.
Georgia.
I thought I was in Rome,
We've had
Italy.
a
I was
couple
like, I
people
have to
fly
go.
Rome, Italy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no,
That's something I would do. That's awesome. And so people fly into Atlanta, they like rent a car, take a car, get there, and then you guys tell me about where people stay, etc.
Yeah. You have a couple options. Some people drive their RVs in. Some people rent the tents they're really nice glamping tents. Like really nice. Some people bring their own tents. Some people don't even bring a tent, just sleep on a towel. Some people sleep in the hotel. Some people don't sleep at all.
And it's like adult sleepaway camp. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I like to say that. We stay there. I stay in the tents. I love the tents. And how many chances do I get a year to camp out? Like, I just don't get that. So I want to experience that.
Yeah.
Some people stay at hotels, and we get everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
I just think we provide a lot of the programming there. So obviously every hour there's a million different things going on. But the community and the people that go and the participants also play a role in the programming. There's people with guitars. There's people there's people bringing their own new products, and there's so much going on. So we built it, but it's evolving into a festival on its own terms. And we're allowing it to do that. So,
it's amazing.
Yeah,
well, I just want to say, I've met people from being at your events, and I'm still friends with them on social, and I've met people wearing the hat at a race, like at a marathon, and people will stop me and talk about like Running Man and
Okay.
how much they love the events. Yeah, it's really amazing. So you have a really awesome brand out there, and I'm really psyched that like it's getting so much momentum now.
So wait,
Yeah.
we love it.
Same.
We're
Yeah.
having so much fun with it, and we're so glad that we did it. And yeah, it's a great place to meet people. About a third of the people that come to Running Man come alone, and they're coming to meet people that are aligned in, you know, their philosophies, like-minded, etc.,
Yeah.
which is really interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So if
because
you're
they're-
thinking about, well, I don't know anybody, you're not alone. A lot of people at Running Man are looking to meet people and connect and network, etc.
That's great. Well, this has been awesome. Thank you
Yes,
guys.
thank you.
Marni on the move.
Marni?
I'm on the move.
Marni? Camera, good.
Where are you moving to next, Marni?